Well, hello, algebra students and general seekers of truth. Let us culminate our completing the square lesson here with another problem. And as before, in that first video that we saw, factoring is not going to work here. The two numbers that multiply to give you 10, you either use 2 and 5 or 1 and 10, and neither of those combinations is going to give you negative 14x net as the sum here. So we're going to do this by completing the square. And so the first step that we're going to do is create take this constant out of the way by moving it to the other side. So I'm going to have x squared minus 14x is equal to negative 10. And then in this next step, I'm going to try to set up a few things here, just so that it is easier and possible for me to solve this equation. Right? So on the left side of the equation, there's some work that needs to be done. All right, so from all the stuff above here that we have going on, we can basically see the pattern here that it's just like these previous problems, but instead of finding an equation from left to right, we're looking at from this row to the bottom row. Whatever we put in here has to match up with what we're putting down here in such a way that the trinomial on this line right here is equal to the factor form in this line. And from what we know from before, we can see that it's actually easier to figure out the lower line here. It's going to be negative 7. It's going to be 1/2 of this number right here, right? And then when we take this negative 7 squared, we're going to get 49. Okay? So this process is a little bit weird. We're kind of jumping back and forth between the top line and the second line, but I assure you that it works. So let's just do a quick check on this side here. X minus 7 squared is really equal to x minus 7 times x minus 7. Right? And multiplying all that out, you get x squared minus 7x times what's going on here. You get x squared minus 14x plus 49. Now, in order for us to balance this equation, one thing that we have to do is, because we artificially added 49 to this side, we must also add 49 to the other side. So negative 10 plus 49 is going to give me 39. And then I can finish solving this problem. Take the square root of both sides. So x minus 7 equals plus or minus the square root of 39. Remember that plus or minus. And then I can add 7 to both sides. So I get 7 plus or minus the square root of 39. And that's going to be my final answer. So here you can kind of see the process of completing the square and how powerful this is to solve this problem. Every quadratic equation can be solved using completing the square. As always, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.